Hello and thank you for watching my PHP tutorial. Today we're going to talk about arrays. What are arrays? Arrays are ways to organize data in a way that's orderly. There are two different types of arrays in PHP. There's one called the index array and there's another one called an associative array. What are the differences? One array uses a keyword to associate its contents, and the other array uses its position that it's indexed in as an identifier to the values that are contained in that array. Let me demonstrate with using examples here. Let's create an associative array. Okay. Okay, that's an associative array. You can see that the string or keyword called 1, which is here, identifies its value 1. Very simple. Let's create an index array. Okay, that's an index array, and there you go, that's an index array. The fact that its position on the first position there, which in an array is considered 0, that itself identifies the contents of the value. So for example, if I wanted to call the contents of this array I, and I wanted to get the first value, it would actually be the number 0, because this is in 0 position. If I were to have another value here, for example, that would be number 1. And so I would call the array I and specify position 1, and I would get back the string 2. Now, with an associative array, you use its keyword to reference its value, like I mentioned earlier, and so you ask for it in a different way. You ask for it by calling for its keyword. So let's use each example's way of retrieving the data. Okay, so if I want to retrieve the value 1 here from this associative array, the way I would do it is by doing this and using the keyword 1. So now if I were to echo this, I would actually get back this. So let's run that, and there you go. There you go, that was 1. So if I create another value here, and if I wanted to get the contents of the keyword 2, I'd simply put its keyword name, and I would run that, and I would get back a 2. Now, I cannot use this to access the contents of an index array because it's organized in a different way. So let's try that. Let's put keyword 1, since it's 1 here, and let's see what happens if I try to run this. Let's comment this out, and I get back a 1. And the reason why I get back a 1 is because it's actually trying to go back onto this array. So actually I have to put here an I because I want the contents of the index array here. Let's run this again, and I get back nothing because there's that array I, which is an index array, doesn't know what to do with this. It doesn't understand what you're looking for. So the way that would work is I would use the number 0, which specifies the 0 position of this value here, and I would run it, and I would get back a 1. So there you go, I get back a 1. If I wanted what's in the array on position number 2, or actually if I wanted this value, this will actually be a 1. So I would run a 1, save that, run it, and now I get the contents too. So you have to remember that, in an index array, things are organized like this: 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. The first position is always 0. That's a very important thing, and lots of people forget about that. An associative array uses its keyword to point to its contents. All right, that's it. Thank you for watching the tutorial. If you have any more questions, please go to my website, www.evinw.com. Thank you.